What are you staring at, huh? Oh, you sweet boys. Get off of me. Go. Top of the morning there to you folks. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning up here on the mountain. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like a big old sack of poop. I feel like crap. I woke up yesterday morning just feeling rough. And I don't know what I got. I don't know if it's cold. I don't know if it's the dreaded thing that we're not going to talk about. I have no idea. But the one thing I do know is I feel like shit. So the only thing I can do on days like this when I feel like shit is live up to my obligations, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to put these dogs up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come on. Come on. Get in. Don't. In. Go. Yeah, get in there and beat the crap out of each other. I, feeling like crap, I'm gonna go and do a little fishing. Now, I'm not gonna do much because I don't feel like doing much, but something is more than nothing. So what we're gonna do, since yesterday was the opening day of trout season here in North Carolina, I'm gonna go over to my spot that I know that everybody in the county has been to already, and see if we can't do better than them. We're gonna go over to my spot where I took the old red deck car rod and drug out a 5-pounder, and the day before took my regular fishing rod and drug out a 5-pounder. Well, now that season's been closed for a month and opened back up, and everybody who lives around here has been over there fishing, trying to go out there and catch my fish. Let's go see if we can put forth the effort and use what little skill we have and catch a fish regardless. So come along, let's go get in the car and let's get on down the road. Catch y'all at the creek. Can you see all this, y'all? You see that right there? Them's footprints. Told you, everybody has already been here today, yesterday, and today. I see multiple worm containers down there. I'm gonna try to pick that crap up. I swear, people always leave trash anyways. But yeah, there's already been countless people down here today. Right there's our spot. Right there's my rod. Let's go see if we can't catch what they left. I'll tell you one thing, I'm definitely fighting something off, because I had to walk back to the car, go get the old net that I forgot, and just climbing back up that hill has completely winded me. Whew. Whatever I just fought off, that ain't no joke, y'all. Stay healthy out there. All right, well, here we are finally. The absolute worst part of the day, high noon, fishing where everybody else has fished. Let's see what happens here. If you watch my channel at all, you know what kind of stuff can come out of this water. It's crazy. So let's see what happens. Just fishing with the old night crawler on a barbless hook and a split shot. You know, I think I'm gonna do something that I probably shouldn't do here. I really have not talked about this that much. I've alluded to it, but I'm going to tell you why this spot holds fish and why I chose this spot so many years ago and why it's been so good to me. What you've got here is you've got spill off up, like we've talked about numerous times, consolidating bait and whatnot and all that. But what you got down inside here under the water that you can't really see is there are numerous rock shelves, and what that is it's deep sections, deep swaths cut out into the rock underneath the water. So you got this fast moving water over top of it, but down deep there's sections that's below the swift, and the fish can get in those spots and not have to exude a whole bunch of energy, and they constantly have food washing over top of them. Well, what I'm doing here is I'm using a heavier lead, and I'm pitching my bait up above where I know these cutouts in the rock are, and I'm letting it float right down in to those deep swaths right in front of those big fish. And so many people, when they come out here and fish, they're just blind casting. They have no idea what they're casting at, and they spend a lot of time hung up. Some of them catch fish, some of them don't, especially your fly fishing guys when they come out here. Yeah, there's certain times of the year you'll come out where the fish will actually come up out of those swaths and feed on top or feed mid-water with your nymphs and your stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10 here, those big fish are down in those rock ledges, and you've got to get that bait right down into them. Oop, we're getting a bite, y'all. Oop, he dropped it. That was definitely a bite. See if he comes back for it. He came for it. There it is. What we got here? Well, my old friend. My old friend. Hello there, Mr. Creek Chub. Whoop. Whoop. These are one of my absolute favorite fish in the waters here. This is actually a pretty girthy one. The old creek chub. I love these things. Check out the spikes on his head. They use those to move rocks and stuff like that. I love these fish. I think they're gorgeous, and there's one thing that'll piss this big fella off faster than anything else, is to watch people, you know, call these trash fish and throw them up on the bank. If it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have that trout over there. These things are the ecosystem. These are what moves the rocks, feeds the fish, and does all the work in these waters. So it's, treat them with some respect, y'all. Let's get him back out there. That also means that spring is definitely here. You don't really see those guys until the water starts warming up a little bit, and that's really cool. I love those things. They do get annoying because they'll steal all your bait, but that's why night crawlers come in dozens. If you sacrifice 3 or 4 of them to the creek chubs, that's not that big of a loss in my opinion. We'll say this, I am wearing my Waterlands today. It's the first time I've worn them here at this spot, and I'm impressed. Again, not to go back to the same crap I was talking about last video or whatever, but these are some fine glasses. I can see, even with this little bit of a dinge to the water, I can see the bottom really well. Oop, there's a bite. Got a bite, y'all. Definitely got a bite there. Oop, getting a bite. There it is. We got him. Oh, and it's a whoop. Oh my. Again, it is a tank. It is an absolute tank. Get my net up here where I can get to him. All right. We got a tank, y'all. We got another one. All right. You can see him on top of the water out there. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, there it runs. It's running. We got another tank of a rainbow. Come on, baby. Get over here. Whoa, shit. Woohoo. You're fighting hard. Whoa. He's fighting like crazy. There, he's making a run. I'm trying to keep him up. Adjust this drag. Keep your drag adjusted. That way you can run. Oh, this fish don't want to give up. Ooh. Keeping him pinned, keeping him up. Oh. Let's see if we can get him. Come on, baby. There we go, in the net. In the net. Look at that right there, y'all. Whew, what sick. What sick. All right. Let's see if we can get him off the hook real quick. All right, y'all, check that out. I tried to get the hook out. Whoop. And it broke it off. back in the deep part of its throat, so it's gonna have to go to the house with us. But you know, nothing here goes to waste. We'll eat this bad boy. That's a beautiful 21 inch rainbow on high noon, the second day after season open, when you know everybody in the county's been here fishing. You know. All right, just to show that I'm not of the lying variety here, let's take a measure on this fish. Get back here where the tail is. Hold on here. Back here where the tail is. All right. It is maybe just shy of 20 inches. Just shy. Let's see if I can get down here. It's kind of hard for me to do this. I'm calling that a 20-inch fish. If you get a problem with that, well, so sorry, but that's a 20-inch trout. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this bad boy filleted up, and we're gonna get him on the smoker. And we're actually gonna do the old catch and cook. So I'm gonna save you guys the horrors of cleaning this fish, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Yes, man, make fire. Pay no attention to this here blowtorch. I made that from scratch, I promise. All right, that's more like it, y'all. So I always start my fires with like some charcoal or whatever. I buy that lump charcoal, and I'll start the fires with that and let the coals burn down, and I use hardwood off the property to smoke with. A lot of times I'll use locust. Today I'm going to be using some old plum tree, because this is just what I've got laid around. So what I'm going to do is, I've got it built up here on top of the coals. I'm going to let this burn down, and I've got some more down here. I'm going to stack on top of it. We'll let that smolder down to some coals and get some good smoke like this a rolling. And we'll throw that fish on there, and we'll chow down, and it's going to be delicious-able. So bear with me, we'll get to it. Boys, let y'all come and join the party. I got something for you. I got something for, oh, I got, hey, whoa. I got something for you, boys. Come here. All right. Earl, I got you some roe. There it is, deliciousable. And Valentino, I got you the liver boy. Here you go, Earl. Here's the other roe sack. There it is. Good boys. See, nothing goes to waste around here. Not even the offal of that fish is going to waste. Heathens, I could use a little garlic here. It just so happens that I've got some garlic here. Let me dig this stuff up right here, if I can. All right, let's get us a little fresh ingredients here. There it is. Right. Whoop. I'm gonna knock my camera astray here. There we go. Looky here. Little fresh garlic. This is some good stuff right here. I'll get this diced up for ye old trout cook. All right. So what we're gonna do, I do a pretty basic thing with my fillets when I cook. I make a pan out of aluminum foil to go on the smoker. That way I can hold in all those juices. Get these nice fillets out here. I'm gonna put them in the pan, skin up to start with, and dry them off so stuff will stick to them. Washed them and dried them off, just say. I'm gonna start with a little seasoning salt. I usually use just like some Gaelic sea salt or something like that, but this is what I've got right now. And I'm gonna salt the crap out of the skin. I don't scale these fish. I don't de-skin. I don't pull the skin off of the fillets. I leave skin on. And I salt the bejesus out of the skin. And I'll show you why later. Get that all nice and in there, on there. There we go. So we can take and flip our fillets back over so the salt is on the skin side of the fillet. I've got some of the rough cut garlic, the outer hull of the garlic, which is a little less flavorful. I'm going to drop a little bit of that up in and under the fillets here, like so. And I've got some of that good fresh straight off the mountain garlic. Get a little bit of that on top of it here. Break it up a little bit. It don't need much garlic. This garlic is strong, so and I like it, so I'm going to use every bit that I've got here. That on top. Okay, the next step is walk over here to where I left the other thing. Here's the fires going. Okay, next step. This is just a very basic, you can pick it up at any like your little Mexican grocers. This is the basic fish seasoning. This is Chef Merito Pescado seasoning. It's pretty much just like salt, pepper, basic. Get this stuff broke up here. I hadn't used it in a minute. What is it? It's pretty basic seasoning. Salt, MSG, because you gotta have the MSG. Because Uncle Roger said so gotta have the MSG. Garlic, onion, cumin, black pepper, cilantro, and white pepper. It's pretty basic seasoning, so I'm just gonna give that a good coating on top of this fish, because a lot of that's gonna cook off, but some of it's gonna cook in, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious-able, I promise. Okay, so I've got that seasoned up good here. Next step, got to go in with a little bit of butter. You can use olive oil. You can use whatever the hell you want. You can use the seasonings you like, but I prefer butters on my fish, so I'm gonna go a little hefty with it. Probably 2 tablespoons worth of butter, if I had to guess, somewhere in that vicinity. And the reason being is because the butter's going to melt and it's going to pull the seasoning and some of that garlic down. And it's going to make a sauce down in it. And the last thing I'm going to do here is these are the leaves off of that fresh garlic. It's pretty much, garlic is a leek, so these leaves are very flavorful. I'm going to put those right on top. So there we go. That's what it looks like before it goes on the smoker. We'll get it on the smoker in just a minute. We'll see what it looks like when it comes off. And then we're going to see me eat it and get all fat and happy. So bear with me. We're getting there. Well, the fire is looking about right. Let's get this fish on there. So what I want to do next, this is a homemade smoker. This isn't any kind of fancy Traeger or any of that kind of stuff. I don't have fancy Traeger money. Please subscribe. Let's get this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shake some of this stuff, move some of these coals, these hot coals, down in and under my grate. Not all of them, but some of them. Those flames off. All right, get that spread down, get the heat moved around a little bit. We'll close this off. We're going to go get that fish and get it put on. All right, there we go. You can see the smoke. She's already smoking. Let's get that closed down. Get my stack opened up there. We'll crack this other one just a fuzz. And there we go. There goes the smoke. We is a smoking trout, y'all. I did forget one thing. A little bit of lime juice. I don't want to go crazy with it, but I like a little bit of lime. A little acidity to it. That works out well. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. Now we wait. There's Valentino with his fish head. Hey, V. Valentine. Vivi boy. Is that good? Is it good? Yeah. There's Big Earl. Big Earl's got his piece, his morsel. A lot of times I'll cook up the carcass after I fillet it because there's lots of good meat on it, but I like to share with my boys. And I got a little bit here, the wings for the cat, if I can find him, wherever the hell he's at. Anyways, we're still a cooking. We're still smoking. There it is. It's a smoking. Puss, I got something for you. Yeah. Yeah, come here. There you go, Puss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right, we all fed. All right, 2 hours later. Oh, buddy. Look what we got in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she done. Y'all, look at that right there, plated up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the aluminum foil that's left in here with that butter and all that seasoning. We're going to drizzle that right over top of that fish. Just like so. Get it on both of them. All that fresh garlic. Shake it out. I'll worry about that later. Now that right there, y'all, that is some fine victuals right there. Look how white that is, white and flaky. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll tell you right now, I'm already feeling a little better with this one. Goodness. Oh. You see, I salted the skin. The salt kind of bleeds through, but it doesn't overpower the fish, and the meat just peels right off. I know you can't see me eating it, but I promise you that I am. Goodness. Oh yeah. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can promise you that I'm feeling a little bit better. How could I not, man? After a day like today, being able to wake up feeling like crap after being sick and be able to go out and catch a beautiful trout like that, bring it home and throw it on the smoker and being able to chow down on it. I'm getting fed, the dogs got fed, the cat got fed. Hey, we all got fed. Hope you guys liked this video. You need to stay tuned because there's some awesome stuff coming down the pipe this weekend. We're heading down the beach, do a little offshore fishing. Maybe I'll be able to land something down there and do a little catch and cook while we're at the beach. If you want to see it, you're going to have to subscribe. That way you can see what I post when I post it. Because I promise, I ain't going to stay sick. I'm going to be healthy again, and we're going to be back at it full force. That being said, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, reach down there and hit that like button. And throw me a comment down in the comment box. If you have any recipes or suggestions for cooking trout, man, I love to hear them because I eat it pretty regular. That being said, guys, appreciate you watching. Me and these boys and fishing from scratch in general. We'll catch y'all next time.
I'm failing.